guys, I'm Kane and I'm currently travelling around Australia in my 1999 Toyota Hiace commuter. I love exploring new places and spending my time outside, whether it's at the beach, catching waves, or chasing fish, or hiking up a mountain, hoping to find epic waterfalls and swimming holes that I can jump into, or simply enjoying the views. If you'd like to join me on my journey, click that subscribe button and see where I end up next. Cheers! Guess what time it is? It's Guzzi's time! Okay, this is something that I have never received and always said should be a thing at Guzzi's. 2 separate hash browns. Whenever I've got 2 hash browns, they're always in the same bag and they always go a bit soggy. Still delicious, obviously. I love Guzzi's breakfast, but 2 separate hash brown bags. Penrith Guzzi's, they know what's up. I can't wait. After having the best takeaway brekkie in the world, it was time to head up to the Blue Mountains for a few days, and I was very excited to go on a few hikes and see some waterfalls. Once I'd finished checking out the 3 sisters, it was time to start the hike. Except I only got 5 minutes in before realising that most of the track was actually closed. Well, a little bit disappointing, that one. I think I've been walking for maybe 10-15 minutes and can't go any further. This turned out to be a massive blessing in disguise. On the way back, I met 2 South Americans that were very friendly, so I invited them to join me on my hike down to the bottom. I have to add that having size 14 hiking boots made it a little difficult to get down some of these extremely steep stairs. With aching legs after what felt like 1 million stairs, we finally reached the bottom. After taking a short break, we decided we'd go up a different way and picked up a 4th along the way. The walk up was filled with waterfalls, which was a nice distraction from the fact that we had to go back up a million more stairs. After making it to the top, we decided that we were going to go to a waterfall that I'd read about. The only problem is, I took us the wrong way 2 times. First, we went to a very, very shallow waterfall that was just filled with families, not really good for us at all. And then the second one was down a wrong turn, and although I unintentionally made us go up and down more and more stairs, we were determined to get to the waterfall so we could finally go for a swim. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Cheers, mate. Here we go. Oh, that is chilly. Oh. Woo. Bit cold. Phew. It's a little bit cold. It's nice though. Round 2. Rope for the boys in. Let's go. Give us a big wave. Yeah! Let's go! Yeah! How good? Very good. Cold. It's cold, but it's nice. Wow, that is insane. This is something that I definitely wish I knew about before I came to the Blue Mountains, but since I couldn't be the abseiler, I thought I'd get them in the background instead. Are you okay? Good. After an epic day filled with waterfalls and making new friends, we made it back up to Vantasy and said our goodbyes, and then I set off to find my camp for the night. As you'll see here, I'm just vibing out to Drake on my way to find a camp spot, and we're coming up to an overtaking lane. So as I'm in a slow van, I go to pull over to the left, and then this guy just comes screaming up the inside when I was literally about to get in the overtaking lane. Alright, mate. So, make sure you always pay attention to your surroundings and check your mirrors, otherwise that could have ended much worse. Just pulled up at the Mount York campground, free camp. Not a lot of space here, but still really nice. Just having some dinner, having some satay sandwiches, and I've just realised as I was unpacking everything, I think I've lost the little bit that closes the GoPro up to make it waterproof. Put it in my pocket after the waterfall today. Wasn't in my pocket when I got here. Go away. Pretty bad news, to be honest. Pretty devoed. Can get a new one. Not sure where, but I know I can get one from somewhere. But maybe not till I leave the Blue Mountains. So that's a bit of bad news. The good news is that this 500ml Asahi is going down a treat after today. Whew. Big day. Yeah. Everything went really well today. Everything went really well today. Except I've just lost The little bit for the GoPro. Anyway, I'll show you the view, which is literally just across the road. Just gone for a little wander. Just been told from my neighbours that the lookout is only a couple hundred metres down this way. I'm not even in the shoes. A little bit off-road for the old slides, but she'll be right. She'll be right. Just made a fly screen for one of the windows. Pretty happy with how it turned out. Holds on there really well. My only concern is when I pack it away, probably have to roll it up. So I just don't know how the kind of magnety tape will hold up after doing that for a while, because the fly screen's only just pushed onto the tape side and then the other side is a magnet, so it's not like it's clamped on there or screwed in or fastened or anything. So we'll see how that goes. Is this a camp spot or is this the lookout? No, look at this fireplace. So nice. I mean, like, there's a pretty professional looking fireplace from the side of the road. Like, look at this one. Not very good. Not very safe, I should say. You know, don't judge a man's fireplace on its looks. Judge it on its safety or something like that. Definitely met some very friendly people. Such a nice feeling when you're on the road. Mostly international people, to be honest. I haven't actually met, I've met a few Aussies. But yeah, mostly international. Which is great because I want to go overseas. Hopefully, all these countries that these people I'm meeting, all these countries where these people I'm meeting are from, hopefully everyone else from their countries are just as friendly. We'll see. That is actually so nice. Kind of wish I brought my sunnies though. I think I might go grab another beer and just come back and watch the sunset. What a spot. I know I said that whenever I get up intentionally or unintentionally for a sunrise, it's always cloudy. Well, looks like it's not just sunrises. Yeah. Devo. Getting a little bit chilly anyway, so I'm gonna head back. But it was nice while it lasted. As you can see, pretty gloomy out there, so decided to just have a really slow, cozy morning. It's actually been really nice. My legs are pretty sore after yesterday's multiple hikes. I was going to go to some waterfalls today, but I think I might save that for tomorrow and hope that the weather's a bit better. Just looking at other options for today. So still need to decide, but yeah, this has definitely been the latest morning. I've still kind of been in bed. It's almost 10 o'clock. And I'm just about to have breakfast. Hot tip, if you're cooking sausages for sausage sangers and you were planning to have onion on them, make sure you forget to cook the onion until you've finished cooking the sausages, so that you can then cook the onion after in all of the yum sausage juices. Seriously though, they actually look like they're sauteing, and I'm so excited. That's good. So, just been reading about this Mount York on my break from editing, and it's actually really interesting. I mean, I don't know if they learn about this in school in New South Wales, but this point of the Blue Mountains is actually where it kind of reaches the peak of where they first made the roads, passages I should say, for going from the coast to the inland. And as I was walking around, I was looking at a few of the different monuments and reading, you know, the different stories about the first European explorers and kind of, you know, when they used to go through everything. And this is back to like in the 1800s. And then I found my way over here and realized that this, so you can see the normal road, and then this, what I'm about to show you, is where they used to actually go down with their like horses and carriages, which is pretty much like a hiking trail width. It's not very wide. They used to have to tie like really big logs onto the back of the carriages to slow them down, just so that the carriages wouldn't roll too fast and like take out the horses that were pulling them. Just insane. Oh, I just can't imagine how difficult the journeys must have been. Like, I'm out here in a nice, comfortable van, aircon, comfy bed, cooking facilities. Like, they had none of that back then. They would have been, I don't know, sleeping on a doona on the ground or something. I don't even think they would have really had mattresses back then. Cooking a fire for every meal. No, just flicking the gas stove on or using the microwave. First crossing of the Blue Mountains in 1813. 200 years, over 200 years ago now, 210 years ago. And this is a bit of the view. Hopefully the GoPro can show it. And yeah, I mean, I gotta be honest, I don't mind a bit of history. I actually find some of the things really interesting. but my knowledge of Australian history is obviously pretty bad. I thought, I don't even know if I should say, I thought that the Europeans first arrived in the 1900s, and in 1901 is when they, like, I don't know the word, colonized, whatever the word is, Australia, and made it Australia. But as I'm quickly learning, they were here way before then, before 1800. So that means in the 1700s they were already colonizing the coast. Obviously I know that you know, it's a pretty dark history, taking over the original lands, the lands from the original owners. But yeah, wow, I really need to learn a bit more, I guess. Anyway, just thought I'd show you that and tell you a bit about the history. And now I'm just walking back to the campsite.